Okay, this is part 2 of the review. Find the greatest common factor of 18 and 27. The greatest common factor is when I use my t-charts. So I'm going to do a t-chart for each of these numbers. And I need to find all the factors for them. And remember, we learned about using a system and going in order. So I check 1 times 18. Does 2 work? Yes. 2 times 9. Does 3 work? Yes. 3 times 6. And that is all the factors for 18. Then I go to 27. 1 times 27. 2 does not work. 3 times 9. 4 doesn't work. 5 doesn't work. 6 doesn't work. 7 doesn't work. And 8 doesn't work, which means I've gotten all of the factors. Then I look for the numbers that they have in common. I see 1 on both lists. I see 3 on both lists. And I see 9 on both lists. Of those 3 numbers, the greatest common factor would be 9. So the GCF, or greatest common factor, is 9. Find the least common multiple of 16 and 12. Least common multiple is when I make a multiplication chart. So I'm going to make a multiplication chart for 16 and 12. So times 1 would give me 16. Times 2, and you can go over on the side and figure that out if you need to, is 32. Another 16 would give me 48. Now that looks familiar, 48. If I do my 12s, I would have 12, 24, 36, and 48. 48 is the first number that is on both lists. So 48 is the least common multiple of 16 and 12. Aylin is making a scrapbook. She has 18 photos and 20 newspaper clippings. She wants all the pages to be set up in the same way, with the same combination of photos and newspaper clippings on every page. She also wants to make sure that no items are left over. What is the greatest number of scrapbook pages that Aylin can create? Well, I see my clue words here that they're asking for the greatest number that she can make, and I see that she's taking a bunch of newspaper clippings and photos and putting them into separate pages, which is dividing. So this is a problem I'm going to do t-charts for. So I need to make a t-chart for 18 and 20. So 18 is 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 3 times 6. 20 would be 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. I'm looking for the greatest common factor, so the largest number that is on both lists. They both have 1s, they both have 2s, and it looks like that's it. So 2 is going to be the greatest common factor. So what is the greatest number of scrapbook pages that Aylin can create? Aylin can create 2 pages. Hayes Linen sells hand towels in sets of 20 and bath towels in sets of 6. If the store sold the same number of each this morning, what is the smallest number of each type of towel the store must have sold? So she is getting, there's towels in sets of 20 and bath towels in sets of 6. And they sold the same number of each, and we're looking for the smallest number that she could have sold. So this is a least common multiple problem, which means I need to find the multiples of 20 and 6. So 20, 40, 60. Oh, I know 60 is going to work for 10. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. So my first match is 60, which means that the smallest number of each towel that the store must have sold was 60. So the store must have sold 60 towels. And that is